Is it going? Oh, we're live. Yay, we're live. Yeah. This is going to be cool. All right. So, happy Halloween, everybody. This is going to be cool. I'm going to mute this one. Okay. So, it's Halloween. We've got the spirit box still going. Let's see if anything bizarre happens tonight while we do some readings. Get ready. Yeah, okay, get ready. I'm ready for this. Are you guys ready for spirit communication? All right. Make it worth it. There you go. So we're gonna get our little incense. That was weird. I think we're gonna have to plug it into the main stereo. Oh, we're gonna have to plug it into the main stereo to be able to hear it. But yeah, they're very talkative, so we're gonna smudge everywhere today. We don't want to go without today. Smudge the cards. We'll only get good energy, but we'll get the messages that we require. Okay, so I think I'm gonna just give me one sec. Hey Kimchi, how's it going? I still have a sore throat, but I'm getting through it. Uh, I do have the spirit box going. I am gonna plug it into the stereo, so just give me a half shank of a donkey's butt, and we'll figure this out. Oh, and I want to show you guys my final products. I just finally finished them all today, but we'll show you that in a second. So you guys can sit and listen to the spirit box for a few minutes. Oops. Right. So that's the stereo.
Grass is fit.
Okay, so just want to show you guys the ones that I finished. Oh, it's not even now. Just for a minute. This is one of them that I finished today. Oh, I don't know if you guys can see it on there, but there we go. So this is one that I finished today. I don't know if you can see that. But that's what I finished today, so it's ready to go. I don't know if you can see that even, can you? Okay, hang on, let me move you guys up a bit here. I don't know if you can actually catch that whole thing in the frame. Yeah, see? It's hard for you guys to even see. There we go. So that's what that one looks like. That's the butterfly that's in mid-flight. Okay, and then I finished.
The rescue.
And then I finished this one as well. Oh, my goodness. Okay, so I finished this one as well today. Turned out really good. Right, so this just gives you an idea about the quality you definitely will receive if you order one through me. You'll definitely get the quality made. Dreamcatcher.
Sleep well.
Sleep well. I will. I sleep well every night.
Virgo pack.
Virgo. Oh, they're talking about star signs. Woo-hoo. I'm doing these guys too.
Where is that? Because up.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry, guys. All right, so tonight we're going to do spirit communication. We're going to ask the energies if they want to come in. Seeing as it's Halloween, they've already been talking quite a bit. Drink some warm tea. Yeah, I was actually going to make myself a cup, but I didn't get. Hey, Magical, we were talking about you yesterday. Your ears must have been burning because we sat and we were talking, and we said about magical gaming something. I can't remember what it was. We both have a lot in common. Okay, so what did you want? Oh, okay, I didn't scroll read all the way from the top. I just connected with this person from the past when I was 17. He's a Taurus and we recently had a deep connection and bond and sharing a new friendship. Is it a good, genuine relationship? Do you want more than a friend relationship, like
For the
how you
summer.
do, like one of your best friends, or do you want an intimate relationship with this person? Because we're gonna smudge the cards. I'm gonna shuffle and find out what kind of energy is in store for us. So Kimchi, gonna answer one question for you. And don't forget to make a donation to subscribe to the channel. Donations are definitely needed to keep this channel going for people. We should be expecting new items coming in. I would say 3 weeks. They're coming from out of province. But it's all the money that gets donated goes right back into whatever supplies or things that I find interesting for tarot card reading. Supplies for that. So already ordered 3 different pairs of decks, and they're not cheap. They're like $35 a pop. So you can, it's not very cheap, and I don't feel like just reading from Rider-Waite. I did end up looking into some shaman cards in itself, but the ones that I did get are actually a bit different than the actual Rider-Waite. They more shaman, more spiritual, like interaction with them. That's what I find. So we'll do a drum card for you tonight, Kimchi, and see how it goes. If Jess comes on, tell her I emailed her with a picture of the ones that she ordered. Anyways, I'll show you guys the ones that didn't get to see them. I don't think you guys were here yesterday or the day before. We're going to get this kind of for Kimchi. Can we get an answer in regards to the gentleman that she met presently from her past? How's the relationship? I would definitely wait on it. There's a lot to be given to you, but you're kind of in awe about it. I think you're like wishing for this. You're definitely weighing your options, but you're looking at the material frame. You're living in like the material ego. Ego likes to play that role for you a lot. No sugarcoating here. But if you're not careful, it could die as a friendship. So be very careful which way you want to go with this relationship. It can either go for the good or it can go for the bad, and that depends on where you stand compared to him. Like, is he recognizing you, or is it just you're living from the energy of you guys were when you were 17? I don't think you should wait that. I think you should go experience what this person has to give. And just be respectful of it. If you want it to remain as friendships, you definitely have to go ahead for the friendship. The relationship is a little bit more intense. So you might end up with, stuff that you don't like or traits that you don't remember him having when you were 17. So make sure you work out your game plan with that, and be always careful of, where you're spending your time, right? But yeah, definitely, I would say continue on, but we're going to get a clarifying card. I would say continue on with, the friendship at least. Keep that going. You never know what happens after, right? So we get a clarification card on the 7 of Pentacles. Holy shooters. Kimchi, this is going to be a long reading. What do we got here? Oh my goodness. Whew.
Hard.
So you have the Knight of Pentacles, which confirms that the person that you're seeking is worth its weight. It's willing to offer you a new beginning. That there's waves of feelings between the two of you, but wait for him to offer don't go chasing him. He'll come to you. Like a knight in shining armor, he'll come to you, and you'll know when he starts offering things. That's a pretty good idea that he wants to take it to the next level. But if you don't take the advice of the universe, you guys aren't gonna be meeting eye to eye because of the upside down kind of feeling. You don't know where these feelings are coming from. It could be your interaction from before. Don't be fooled by the cup that he's offering you. Make sure that it's the proper cup that he wants to offer. And if he's gonna make the offer, like I said, take his offer and just stand back. Let him treat you. Okay, don't have to give him anything in regards to that. All right, so we got the Page of Swords. So you're ready to move and keep moving in a positive direction, right? You're strong. You're eager to love. But take warning, you're a lot stronger than you think. You'll be able to handle anything, right? So, and then we have the Hierophant. But if you're okay with it, I don't see why you can't pursue it and see what the relationship is like. You've carried enough through your life. You're ready to throw the swords away and start on something new, because it's just too much work, right? Where did I see? So you got 2 7s in here.
Switching.
2 7s. Yeah, the beginning of it has to deal with him and what he's all about. Is what you definitely want to pay attention to and make sure that he is who he says he is. Like when he tells you about what's been going on, make sure that he's telling you the whole truth and nothing but the truth. He will make offers to you, but don't take them right away. Definitely, this whole beginning of this reading has to be in correlation with him. The second half is your energy, I think, because you're independent. You like to do things on your own. You don't take kindly to somebody assisting you. You're stubborn that way, but you're very strong in being able to take care of yourself. And if you're okay with how things are going with this relationship or friendship, that you need to find more information, make sure you always ask questions, because people change over years and years not knowing each other, right? He may have a lot to carry, a lot of baggage that he's brought with him, or that you've brought. And it can be like even just the tiniest suitcase, but it still has, things that you haven't resolved within your personal frame of mind to be pursuing a serious relationship. So I don't see in the near future of it going to like family level. It's not going to hit that quite yet. It's in the future. But if you're too headstrong, this is not going to happen. Just like the Spirit said, right? Do not be headstrong in it. Be gentle, kind, and be honorable, right? Stick beside him. You guys have a lot in common. You have the sun and the moon shining down on you both. So you have the power energy of both the moon and the sun, right? Oh, and then we got the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Oops. So it doesn't really matter what you guys have accumulated together. It won't happen. This 10 of Cups, this new beginning, isn't quite here yet. So take some time to make sure you're looking after yourself. Allow him his space, to get to a new beginning and a new friendship, or take it to the next level, right? That might be their next level. But if you don't do the previous and pay attention to the signs, then you may end up not having this relationship. So be careful what you're asking for, right? So it may not happen right away, but I do see it coming to a head where you are both, on the same kind of side of the fence, but not. There could be some danger coming between the two of you, where a third party is involved that's trying to break up, spoil a relationship for someone. And then there's the King of Cups, and I haven't seen this card come out of my deck yet. So I have to check on that one. I only know a few of them. King of Cups. I see offerings of good things, right? Like present wise, like Whatever the offers are, where are we here? Okay, so that's the Pentacles. Okay. Page of Cups. Okay, where am I here? Help me out here, guys. So we had the king. Where's oh, there it is. So the king has the meaning of go easy on yourself and accept what the day brings. Control your temper. Don't take criticism personally, and try not to feel pressured by deadlines. So it's basically telling you not to rush anything. If you get to the level where you guys want to take it to a next level, don't rush it. Let it happen naturally between the two of you. Because I don't see if you're rushing it, you want to have a relationship with this person, which is the king, or still believes that the King of Cups is a personality that he carries with him. He's very strong in his stature. He doesn't, he waits and waits and waits till the perfect time, right? Like he's got other people to do his bidding for him, like thing. Make sure that he's not too arrogant. Like living in the ego mind, it destroys relationships. So maybe that's what that split would mean if you ended up splitting up. That you would be losing quite a fabulous person, right? But all this cannot come unless you're taking care of yourself and actually healed and ready to throw away most of your baggage so that you can have a new beginning happen for both of you, right? So there's a new beginning here and a new beginning here. So I see you both coming into union as a friendship and see where it goes from there, because you are independent, and then it talks about being together in the last part, right? But he can be your king, your knight in shining armor, everything, but make sure that you have the information, that you're not just hearing, seek your information that you're hearing about, question it. If it doesn't match, then question it more. You have the right to know the truth and nothing but the truth. I don't see any problems arising from this, hitting this stage, because you're all going from a 10. He's already done the work to get the one pentacle, but then he has to come back and revisit some of the past, right? This might bring back the past between the two of you, or it could bring back a past of, something else, right? That he's going to sit and ponder and think, is this really something? Like the maturity level is definitely there. So yeah, I see you guys having a lot of fun in the future if this is the right person for you. But make sure it is, because the person that I'm seeing is not the same person that I see over here, though, right? I see them more listening to the group, or like gossip, which you don't want any part of. You don't like the gossiping, or but you do want the rewards of being in a relationship. This might not be the exact perfect one for you, so make sure you take your time and think it out, right? Just take your time. Make sure this is the end result that you want. If it isn't, then just pack it away and deal with it and say, hey, that's great. I learned a lesson from it, that we can only be friends. Maybe some people can cross that line, some can't. But just realize that, don't push the relationship, let it happen naturally. And maybe these cards will change in the future, right? You never know. It's all up to you how you take your information and take it from here and apply it in your life, or at least you have an outlook on him as to where he wants a new beginning somewhere. And he's looking for somewhere to fit, but just take warning. There might be still another person involved in the relationship that he has to settle with. That's what I'm getting now, is that he's trying to settle up what he owes, or favors in favor of it. He's not allowed to be released yet, right? He's not out of the relationship that still has emotional aspects to it, not so much the physical, but the emotional part. There's still connections with previous person. He's obviously, saved all his time for this new beginning. So he wants to make sure that it's the best new beginning as possible for him, that's best suited for him. Right? So you go from a Page of Swords to a Seven of Swords. So you're working through your stuff really quickly. Your healing is a lot faster than his healing.
Population.
Definitely is faster. you're learning to heal faster than he is, and you've got the information. So if you want, you can share it with him to help him on his
Right.
journey as well, because we're all here to share the information, right? So you can share your strengths and love to him and show him how to be able to take off the armor and be human again, right? Like he's been through probably a battle, still wearing his armor. He feels protected that way. So he may be wearing a fake persona just so he doesn't feel like he's going to get hurt again. So take that into consideration too, when you guys are together, right? So that's kind of the insight that I got from your question. If there's anything else, Kimchi, that you want to ask me to clarify, that would be great. I'm just going to read my notes while you let me know. See, I'm not even got this down here. Fair enough. Okay, let's switch this around here. Let's see if that helps. Okay, is it a good, genuine relationship, and what's his intention? And happy Halloween. Yes. Oh no.
Some sort of.
Yeah, I'm gonna make some tea a little bit later. Yeah, like you're connecting on a different level than you did before, right? So when you're talking about having, so many commonalities, right? Having past life experiences that have brought you to that point today, it gives you maybe something to build a relationship on, meaning that, you both have something in common. You can both be compassionate to the other person's needs than just your own. Like everybody has problems, everybody loses someone, but at least you guys can know how to feel and be compassionate about that topic, right? I know that it's probably a hard topic for most people. I know it's a hard topic for me to talk about people I've lost over the years. But, he's looking to be a king. Like, he wants to be treated good. Because he goes from more or less like a peasant to a king at the end of the road. Right? That's what I see. He was a peasant, became a knight, tried to get rid of, trying to find the balance in all of this. And you're the independent.
What
is it?
So you can hear the box going in the background. They chime in too, by the way, when I start doing these readings.
Green.
Right? So. What's his intentions with you? It's unclear. It's unclear right now what his intentions are.
The children.
He's kind of just like waiting patiently, trying to figure out where he's going to store these pentacles type thing, the energy, to keep him in a positive frame of mind. But you both got two warning cards. As far as I see them as a warning, about the baggage and him about, making an offer too soon in this, that he hasn't done the healing from that relationship yet. But I think his intentions are going to be gradually become, a great friendship, if anything. Okay, I don't see a relationship happening at this stage of your life, or with this reading. I don't see it. But he definitely wants to be,
Near the door.
treated like a king for once, instead of feeling like he's always giving and having to, build it up just to end up with nothing,
That's bad.
right? So that could be that he maybe is going through a situation with his ex. Maybe it was a divorce. I don't know. But his intentions, there isn't really any that he's focusing on right now. I think he's just focusing on just getting rid of what he has encountered for the last while, so that he can, end up changing, his own timeline. Right? So, but I definitely see, a positive aspect for it. There's not really any negative that can't be fixed. Like, it's all fixable. It doesn't have to be negative. It's all how you want to perceive it, how you want to take on the relationship. Which, I say go for it. If you have nothing tying you down, he's got nothing tying you down, then hey, why not? Go for it and see what happens, Just don't wear your heart on your sleeves. Don't give, a chance for him to
you know, trick you into having a relationship for the sake of whatever reason, right? Because there's people out there that do that. And I hate to say it, but I've seen people that can be like that. Right? Spend years and years in relationships for what? Nothing in the end, right? So definitely take it. Yeah, so there's, you'll be able to work it through it. You could be a support for him. He could be a support for you. When you start opening up and releasing a lot of the pain that's inside, he can actually probably help you. Assist. There you go. Assist you in your growing and your healing, right? So you both can complement each other on that note, for sure. If it does get physical, well, have a bonus. Be grateful there's some commonality or some common ground that you guys can agree on, right? And if it is just physical, well, hell, you can have friends with benefits for all I care. You can do that all you want. It doesn't matter to me. Oh, we got the screamers. Screamers are being released. If you want to have a fringe benefit kind of thing going on, there's nothing, it's not saying that you can't, right? It's whatever is morally or comfortable with you, it's acceptable by you, is totally your relationship that you want to pursue. So you can just take the information and hopefully, it'll be able to give you some chances in the relationship to maybe connect even deeper, right? So, just be compassionate with him, be easy, he's trying to, move on in his life, and it's not being made easy, right? Because he seems to be stuck with that energy that he's trying to just say enough is enough. So instead of discussing it, people like to just turn out of a relationship and blame the other person or whatever. But everybody has their own input into the relationship. They have their own viewpoints of what a relationship should be like. And some of them should, spend the time to sit down and talk, get to know each other before you sign even on a dotted line for anything, right? Fireworks are going off out here. So yeah, just be easy, just be yourself. Don't be too demanding. Don't expect anything, so that when you do get something, it's appreciated even more. Just a few pointers I can give you. Just be yourself, and whatever sits well with you, then go with the flow. Don't try to hold back from it. You're just gonna hurt yourself. But if you're not open enough to letting this person know that you're there and you want to have more than a relationship, it might be a little soon to say anything. I would say I would wait until you guys have gone out a few times or whatever the case may be. If he's willing to go into a relationship with you, then why not? Hell, that's all we have is relationships. Me and you have a relationship. You come here, I help. You get a relationship with lots of people through your life, right? It doesn't always mean it has to be a relationship. Let's go steady kind of thing, right? It's totally your call though, right? You can take the information, do with it what you may. Your options are either go for it and have, a great relationship, or don't go for it and just have the friends with benefits, or say nothing, absolutely nothing, don't even give them an inkling, just to remain friends. So there's a few options that you can take with that, 100%. All right. Yeah, so just be gentle, just be yourself. Don't try to be somebody that you're not. Just be yourself is all I can say is just be yourself. And if they can't accept you for who you are or the way you think, but if you guys think on the same page, then it shouldn't be very hard. I don't think there's more to a relationship than just that deep connection. That's a bonus. especially when you first meet, but you could also be dealing with residual energy from the relationship
Nothing.
that you guys had at 17, right? Going back to that doesn't mean always is a good thing. But you know, if now you guys want to be, because you're more mature, if you want to pursue a relationship, that's your guys' business. That's nothing to do with anybody. That's totally up to you guys, right? So yeah, that's your relationship advice and your reading all in one. So there you go. It was good that we had so many jump cards because it really gave the insight into a 9 card reading. You know, so it was him, you, and the end result at this point is looking like there's not going to be anything. But that's up to you guys to decide 50-50, or you guys are going all the way and go steady. You know, it's your call. You know, you have options. Never think that you don't, because you always do.
3 weeks.
You know, you got 3 weeks of options apparently, or 3 weeks you've been, you know, I don't know why it said 3 weeks, but maybe that's how long it's going to take before you guys actually start coming together as a whole unit. Right? And you're more than welcome, Kim TV. I enjoy doing this for you guys. I really do. You know, I don't always get a chance to do a recording every night, but you know, answer a question. Hey, if you got a question, ask it. We can ask the cars what's in store, and we can listen to the spirit box for the next 20 minutes for all I care. Ask the spirit box what is going on. Like, how come you guys are just so avoiding it? Right? They've been really quiet. They don't like to talk. I got a new set of them right here. I swear, it's a new set altogether. But, yeah, I'm grateful for it today. Right, so. And if he wants to be only a physical relationship and you don't feel comfortable with that, you always can say no. You know, your body is your body.
For the distance.
You don't have to be physical with anybody, because it's not such a great feeling when you find out, you know, that that's all it was. It kind of bruises the ego a bit. You know, that we didn't see it, but what I'm saying is you can have a physical and then build the mental and the emotional part from the things that you guys do together, right? And that's what the spirits are saying. The same thing, just take your time and build it. Nobody has to be in a rush to get anywhere, you know, but people are rushing with their heads cut off, and then, you know, you get this situation, right? I'm just gonna grab a glass of water because my mouth is really dry. Give me 1 second.
It was so.
Cancel. Recording.
German sheet. Day it is?
Sorry guys, I totally forgot that I even had my bread making.
Far from this.
Before.
Marcus.
Okay, so I'm back. Had to get something to drink. I was thirsty. So there's a bit of a delay.
Been on the whole curved.
Thank you, Kimchi Bay. I really appreciate it. Yeah, sometimes it takes a bit for the universe to give you an answer. Trust me, I know that. You ask for something and you could be waiting months almost, it seems like. You got to learn how to manifest things and put the vibration out to the universe for the universe to give it back. Like, I could sit here and say, I want a brand new, I hope that I can find something that has tarot cards for sale that I could buy. right? I put the energy out there.
The hotel.
And usually I'll find somebody that's advertising. Even my partner's done it where we discuss something and then it pops up. It's like, what the heck was that? You know, like the universe gets back pretty snappity snip. So long as it's a good intention, mind you. I've been lucky. I've been lucky in playing lottery. I've been lucky in, you know, horse betting. Even when I was younger, right? So yeah, learning to read algorithms is another thing. God. Oh yeah, God doesn't like me. I'm kidding. God loves me. Oh Lord. But yeah, no, I was gonna actually work on a dream catcher and wait for whoever to join. We're gonna run it for a little while. We're gonna do like an hour or so if we haven't done too much already.
That's too long.
So my spirit energies. What is going on? Batteries. Oh yeah, the battery's gonna die on this. Hang on. I'm gonna plug in my little mini tablet here.
I'll take it off.
Where'd it go? Where is my cord? Oh, there it is. Okay. Batteries. It said batteries, so I'm just following the information. Okay. So plug this in here. There. Are you guys good to go?
She would
So I'll just enjoy here. Oh. Well, what kind of guy are you looking for, Kimchi? Maybe I can be a matchmaker too. You know,
memorandum.
but if you haven't, okay, so Kimchi, you want to go find a true soulmate. Did you think that maybe because you're not fully healed as a soul, that you would end up not finding the right person if you keep going back to the same ones that have not been a positive influence and go like for the different aspect or a whole different avenue for, you know, what you would want in a person, right?
What's this thing?
Well, money,
Just leave it.
I knew.
right? So I'm not too sure. We got the box going.
It isn't.
Yeah. Money from who? What?
At all? Remember.
Oh,
Oh, it's telling me about money from somewhere. Oh yeah, I'm hoping for money to pop up in my pocket someday. If it pops into my pocket from somewhere, I will definitely not be bitching. I'll be very grateful that I do have a little extra to go around. Right. So I'm gonna have to start charging people. Do mini readings and stuff like that for like $10 or whatever.
okay.
The ones that are like 9 cards is more like 25 though. So I don't know. I'll figure it out. Figure it out one way or another. I'm gonna do. I do have a price list. I have to print it off so that I can actually
On the
be
grass.
charging people.
You know?
Let's see.
Didn't sell it.
What else is there? Oh, is there anything that you guys actually would want to talk about so freely? Oh, there's one. You know, ask any question.
Cross this.
You know, it's question and answer. It can go anywhere. Like it's anything from A to Z here. I enjoy it. I love it. And my cat came out now.
And we have
Rip his hat off.
Are you guys having a hard time hearing me? Trolical. Period. Pro. Peritobi. I don't know what that box just said.
Oh, that.
I know, eh? I keep hoping. I do. I keep hoping that the lottery will just land in my pocket. You know, and I won't have to do anything. I was at the point when I started doing my meditation, though, that I had actually the clock. Yeah, it's 9 o'clock. What the hell are you looking at the clock for? It's coffee time. Okay, so it's coffee time. You're telling me to look at the clock. So what does the clock say? 8:59. What the clock says? I'm gonna have to learn to do a money spell. Do a money spell so we can create more generate new revenue. Let's generate some new revenue, please. But yeah. No, I enjoy it. I'm gonna be hopefully in the next week or so be actually in my spare room as a room that I can do all this in and still work, right? You know, I have a lot of energy I've found in that back room as well. My brother was actually touched by an energy here and it freaked him out. Rub. Yes, I'm rubbing my face right now. I'm rubbing my face. I don't know, I just,
And vote.
you know, they're starting to come back. You know, I love, you know, when they end up giving me actions and everything else. So I'm gonna ask it who's here.
Yeah.
So how many spirits are here with us?
I know that.
Big pot.
You can tell me your name.
I've been waiting.
So they always talk about God whenever I have them on. I don't know. Maybe it's telling me not to go into the forest today. Don't go to that forest and do a channeling. But I'm gonna do that tomorrow. I'm gonna go into the park tomorrow. Yeah, see? Strange. Strange.
Wait, is it closed?
Everybody must be at Halloween parties and everything. I sit at home.
The why?
Or I could just
If it wasn't raining out right now, I would take my little laptop and go and
oh,
Me.
just has to
another interference now. Can stop the interference right now would be nice. Yeah, we want to be peaceful. We should off ourselves. Turn on this. So I'm gonna turn on another an app with this. Oh, happy Halloween, Daisy! We're gonna do some more. We did a reading for Miss Kimchi. She did. Ended up doing yeah. So today's a October. No pumpkins. Okay, so yeah, so we're gonna open up a another spirit box while we have this one going, and let's see what happens. Okay. See what happens. Hey, my little pumpkin. So you took my pumpkin. Yeah, he was here. I don't know if he came back or what, but he came in. He said hi. You know, so I'm gonna see how many people actually show up. I've been getting a lot of viewers the last little while, which is really cool. People actually viewing the videos. So we're gonna we're gonna do the radar thing first and see what system. See, and then the paranormal box will say words too, right? Which is even weirder because you have two different services from two different ad builders or app builders. So now it'll send me it'll give me a message and then it'll tell the spirit type, sign, stone. So we have a guardian angel that's very angry at us right now. So the guardian angel is angry. Oh, flower. Okay. It says, lay to the law, carefree down, Miss Misaki. Oh, lay the law down, too carefree. Oh, I have to lay the law down with who? That's going to be understanding. So who is Misaki? I've also found that when I've used these, it'll give like a name. I'll end up Googling it and finding out what it means and see how it correlates to the situation or even to the message. So we're going to enter that in. Oops. Wave, hi. We're waving. So let's see, Misaki. Oh, look at this. There is an actual Wikipedia on this. Misaki, Wikipedia. Misaki Japanese, Misaki are a collective term for spirit-like existence in Japan, like gods, demons, and spirits, among other supernatural intelligence. Well, welcome to my home, Misaki. Wow, who would have known? So Misaki is a subordinate to the high-ranking divine spirits, and when divine spirits appear in the human realm and are said to be the small-scale divine spirits that appear as omens. Settled. Okay, cool. You guys settled. Divine spirits that appear as omens to serve their familiar spirits. Wow. Run. I ain't running nowhere. Misakis can often be seen as animals. The Yatagarus that appears in Japanese mythology is one type of Misaki, and when Yatagarasu guided Emperor Jimmu down Jimmu's eastern journey and provides one example of the characteristics of a Misaki. Also, the kitsune within Onari Okami, Japanese for kami for foxes. Oh, foxes of fertility, rice, tea, and sake, and agricultural industry. Okay, the households are also, oops. The households are also one type of Misaki, and like these changed. Okay, so we're changing something. Now they want me to change. Let's check out another one. Isn't this cool? This is what blows my mind. Important that incarnation of gods are also consistent Misaki. On January 11th, when they first hold the field, they would say, Kimasaki, Kimasaki, and call for the bird, that was an event for praying Nuto to the sake of year's plentiful harvest. Oh, it's got a whole thing on spirit possession and everything, people. In folklore religion, especially in Western Japan, Misakis are connected to the faith. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put this link down in the comments, and whoever wants to go in and check it out can go and read it. Alien. So I put the Wikipedia link in the comments section. Wow, that's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. So we have Misaki come through. Now let's see who else we're gonna get coming through on a Friday night. Alien. Okay, so we're dealing with aliens. Does anybody know anything about aliens? Oh, okay. Free candy. Oh, I want some candy. My mommy told me never to take candy from a stranger though, Daisy, so I kind of lucked out. I can't have any free candy. My mommy won't let me. I can't have candy. Oh, so what did you wear? Magical gaming with costume today. I'm good. Help magical gamer with the costume today. I want candy. Somebody send me some candy. Trick or treat. Smell my feet. Give me something good to eat. Hi Ashley. How are you? Oh, score 44. Are you guys done trick or treating already? Did you guys get lots of candy? You was a unicorn. Hey, did anybody make wishes on you? Hi, how is everybody? Hey, I'm good. You guys have a good Halloween. Mine's pretty lame.
Dark.
Pretty. Oh no, it's not. It's dark out. Yes, it's very dark. This is when the excitement starts. We've got the spirit box going today, which should be interesting. It's been interesting so far, dealing with two different ones. We have two different spirit boxes going at one time, and it's weird because as soon as this one says something, that one pops in and says something. So how to explain it? I can't. I just love it. I enjoy having fun with the spirits. They're not really all that bad. At least I haven't experienced any bad ones. Except for the ones that choked me out. Sorry, my mistake. Yeah, I've had experience with that. Oh. Presence detected. And it tells you how far away. See? Hell. Well, we're going to hell for this. Woohoo! We are going to hell for this. That's what it just said. Hell. Are we there? Are we there yet? 2.3 meters away from me. Wow. Yeah, see, I haven't even done trick or treating myself in years. People don't trick or treat as much as they used to. They don't trick or treat like they used to. Oh, you guys want to see my newest creation? Here, check that out. Can you guys see that? Okay, we're gonna ride you guys up for a little while. I can't even tell where it is. I made new ones for they're for sale. I got them finished today actually. I finished the butterfly one. I don't know if you can see that with a little butterfly that's moved by itself. Can you see that? I'm gonna try to maneuver this so you can actually see better. I don't know, it's hard to tell. But this is the butterfly one that's just kind of hanging out there. I'm gonna go like this. Is that better? That one goes. The little butterfly that kind of looks like it's hanging all by itself in the air. Right, so this one is that. Oh, okay. Put that one back up. Okay, that one's up. And this one's up. And then I was done the other brown one, so this is the other one that I did. It's kind of off center a bit. That's okay. I'm gonna fix that. So yeah, so that's the other one. I don't know if you guys were here when I lunch. Okay, have some lunch. I don't know if you guys were here when I showed you Jessica's one that she ordered for her son's memorial shelf. I'll show it to you guys in a sec. Yeah, so this one's done. You know, let that one go for 40 because of the detail in it. But I am in the process of making more. So, yeah. So there's that. Okay, so what are we doing? Like, I don't even know what we're doing. Oh, yeah, so that's, you know, just a few. I'm going to show you guys the ones that are here. Yeah, it's great. These are the ones that I made for. And this is Jessica's one for her son's memorial shelf that I made. She wanted them in the colors of Superman. So I made it blue and a little bit of yellow in it. Isn't that cool? Did that one for her son, for his memorial shelf. And then I made this one for her rearview mirror, or wherever she wants to put it, right? So it's wherever she wants to put it. So yeah, so those are two more of the little ones. You know, I remade one for her especially. But I was really proud of myself with this Spider-Man one that's going to be shipped tomorrow. Right? So I'm going to be shipping those off tomorrow. Right? So those will go together. Send them out. Right? So I was really proud that I got exactly what she wanted. But am I? It's just why you have that dream is probably because it's energy that hasn't been released on your half. So you're probably carrying on residual energy from that relationship. So it's best to actually clear it. Many little baby kittens out here. You know, and deal with it, right? Just let it say that you wanted to deal with it, meditate on it, and ask that you be released from this energy, right? Because that could be residual energy that's locked in your subconscious to give you that dream because it's something that was familiar to you. But I see it as, you know, it's something that maybe you have to clear in order to cut that tie with him. If that's not the person you want to be with, definitely try to cut the ties there. You know, if that's what you want, right? Right, so I'm just giving my two pieces in regards to it. If you want, I could pull a card on it and see what, you know, the spirit realm has to say about it for you. I could do that. Just a one carder though. It won't be anything more than the one card, except, right? Hey, you. Now I got my little baby here. Got little babies here. Hey, get over here. You want to be on camera? There you go. See, I want to be on camera too. This is the babies. This is the baby. This is the little girl. Isn't she cute? He's the precious one. He's the baby. Mean as ever though. This one is really mean. Here, stand up. Let everybody see you. Just a precious little thing. Furry, furry, furry. Just a furry little thing. Yeah. See baby. There's the baby. Are you baby? Are you baby? Are you baby? Baby, baby. Baby, baby. You went down? Well, okay, let's go down. There you go. Go play. He's in all of my feathers and everything, just having a gale time below my table right here. So yeah, so if you want to order a custom-made dream catcher, pick your colors, whichever colors you want. And have at it. Yeah, I need to hang these somewhere else. I have one here for now. I gotta package those up.
Quiet.
Quiet. Yes, we're very quiet. It's getting quiet. How come? See? That's what I mean. They hide. Okay. What we'll do is we'll pull a card for you, my dear. Oop. Alright. So we're gonna pull a card and see what the energy is like. Yeah, it's too much work. You have the 10 of wands. So it's endings coming soon. You don't have to be so hard on yourself. Um, you're at the end of the struggle with it, right? So I wouldn't, even put too much exercise, too much energy in that. It is at the final stages for you to possibly be clearing that energy from your subconscious. Um, Three of Swords, there's your bottom card. So just to look at it. I don't usually do it unless I'm advised to. So there's your energy right there. To me, this card represents that you've been hurt too many times to even want to repair it. When you do you mean yeah, they actually do. I make them authentically. I do my spirituality. I listen to meditation music, shamanism music, First Nation music when I make them. Um, I don't make them any other way. They're not just willy nilly thrown together. And it really upsets me that there is some people that are making them, and actually absolutely is supposed to remain within the native culture. Um, you know, I don't have a problem with it. It annoys me that um, something that belongs to a culture um, should remain with our culture, right? Um, and for people to be taking, especially my dream catchers, I started making them this way like 5 years ago. Didn't see any of them coming out, but now there's ones coming out that they're saying they're baby mobiles. Mine's non-traditional because I wasn't raised traditional. So the story behind my dream catchers is I lay them flat, and it seems to be able to catch dreams more, right? Sorry, it's very hard to hear. Okay, let me see if I can put my headphone in. Tell me if you can hear me now.
Hello.
I don't know if you can hear me any better now. Okay, so you should be able to hear me a little bit better, hopefully. No. Right. Can you hear me a bit better? I am doing good. I didn't get any candy. I do have a chocolate bar though that I might just gobble down by myself. No, I'm kidding. So where were we? We were with King Mom, right? Or Ashley. Who am I? I wanted to buy one, but Mama. I got my little cat chasing babies. She's the mama. Beautiful cat. Dreamers do work. Forever. What the hell? I'm getting distracted by the animals. Sorry, they're just like all over the place. In regards to the dream catchers, I forgot to mention that when I make them, I do them with spirit. I do a smudge and I do them creatively as I'm advised to do them. And when I make them for whoever I make them for, is 100% been satisfied with the ones that I've sold and do it authentically, you'll get the authenticity from it, right? That's the only way that I do it is with the utmost respect when I make them. Because it's the spirit that's guiding me to make one in correlation to the personality that I'm dealing with, right? I always ask the creator to make one or to give me the hands to create one that would resonate with somebody and it would have meaning to that person, right? So it's not like bored. Yeah. So it's not like I make them just to make money. I actually put a little heart and soul and the creativity into them to make them worth the while. And then I do a smudge once they're completed, let them hang for a few days, and then so that any residual energy that doesn't need to be there will be gone. Then I'll ship them, send you with like a incense stick to smudge it with, and then you smudge your energy into it, right? So you'll take it and you'll say, I want this dream catcher to be able to protect me from such and such, such and such, or whatever it is you want it for, right? Mine aren't just ornamental pieces. They actually am taking the time to put my energy into them, so that you'll be able to experience the best possible experience. And that's why, right? Like the girl Jen, she, this girl named Jen that I know, I did dream catchers. I must have made about, I think it was like 10 or 12 last Christmas. There isn't one person that I've heard back from that says they don't work. So let that be as it is. Just goes to prove the authenticity of my spiritualness going into a dream catcher. I only create them when I'm in a good mood. If I'm in a pissed off or shitty mood, I won't work on one. I refuse to even pick one up or even go near one. I'll drop it as soon as I start feeling, angry or anything. I drop it, no matter what. I will not weave into, your dream catcher any negativity. It'll only be positive, right? So that's what I make them. I make them with true authentic. Tongue-tied. Authentic means by recreating these dream catchers and making them have that. Yeah, I'm able to do that, right? So my spirit guides are, confirming what I'm telling you as we talk. So we're gonna find out what is in store after this 10 of Wands passes. Is there anything else message-wise that we can take away from this one card? The Emperor. So there you go. I think of him as the Emperor. Kind of comes across to me as a cocky person. I'm just getting a feeling of like being like really, really cocky about a certain situation or in front of people, because he doesn't want to show his feelings. I don't see him wanting to show his feelings if he's wrapped in armor. He's staying protected, right? He's 100, trying to keep himself protected, but surrendering to spirit, right? So he's on one side, he's trying to protect himself, yet on the other side, he's trying to gain the Bible. Oh, we're talking about the Bible now. Uh-oh, we're going to be in trouble now. That's another story I'm supposed to tell you about what happened like 3 Halloweens ago with me as far as a Bible. I'll get to that one too. It's a spooky story night. So I feel that he's trying to protect himself from whatever he has managed to do in the past, in as far as like being in like metaphorically like a fighting mode. It is sad. It really is, that he can't allow himself to be himself. You know what I mean? He's too guarded, too protected, wearing armor for what? For against what? And so nobody can hurt him again, so that nobody can, even get to know him. Is that why he's wearing so much armor underneath his robes? I don't know. That's something to take away from. Gotta get the bread out of the oven. So I'm cooking and cleaning and everything nice. Okay. Now that's some homemade bread. There we go. Homemade bread. Love the smell of homemade bread. Homemade bread's the best. So that's why I'm just keep on moving forward with everything that I can. My little feather here. Yeah, so I don't know if there's anything else. You guys want to know about that, but he's trying to keep protected, trying to protect himself from being harmed or get hurt again. Oh, damn button. So yeah.
Adultery.
Adultery? Oh. I did say adultery. So, does that help you at all? Yeah, see, I can't. Okay. Yeah, so that's probably what's going on in regards to you having a dream that you're putting it to rest. You're done carrying all the weight, that you're making headway out of this into a new beginning. But he's still in the state of feeling, just came out of battle for whatever reason, or he's with an internal battle with himself, and he's trying to stay protected from harm, from being, taken advantage of with his love, right? So yeah. I am just like numb today. I am just feeling strange. Some of the actual voices have stopped. We're gonna see if we can't get them working again because okay, so let's see.
Clear trial.
No, it's sent it.
Oh, yeah, turn the elevator on.
Drink up.
So yeah, so there's fireworks going on outside. I didn't get anybody trick or treating at my door because I live in a basement, so nobody comes to my door. So that was kind of nice.
Cross the system.
Yeah, I'm also hoping to get some more of these feathers so you guys can get your own talking feather. The best way, the most non-humane way possible that I could receive these would probably be to find them below a new eagles, right? So I want to get some more of these and actually cleanse them and wash them and then be able to sell them as talking feathers, which only the truth is spoken when you're holding it. You get to share your hopes, your dreams, your situations that may not have been, in a good thing, just to release it to the energy and let, take it out for the energy to help assist, because that's what the energy is there for, is to assist you in all of your journeys, right? So life is but a journey. That's the way I look at it. You can either take flight, meditate, though. You can do some amazing things when you're in meditative state. I've experienced flying above mountain, like in a mountain area, flying above the pine trees and slowing down over like a swamp, mumbled that. I mumbled that it was like a nice, beautiful pool of water, but it was rainbow colored. I didn't know what that meant. Scorp wants a card? Yes, you can have a card too, Mr. Scorp. So we want a card for Scorp 444. Is there any messages for him today that we can give him a message, not a reading, just a message for him today? So the Hangman in reverse. So, what have you been up to? What have you been up to, Mr. Scorp, to get the Hangman?
On black.
Are you trying to, do the jig around somebody? um, all for one and one for all.
Located.
How are you having leg problems at all? Do you have something wrong with your leg? No, I just got a message saying asking touch. Yeah.
Down at 1.
So elaborate.
I feel like you're trying to dance your way out of something. Is there something that you've got yourself into that you're finding that you're having to like dance to entertain them? Like metaphorically speaking, you're having to do like a dance just to get anything done.
Rounded top.
Like you're literally walking on your tiptoes, so you don't have a situation blow up. Almost like walking on eggshells, as they say. But you've got a plan. You've got an altered plan, but you're not going to reveal what it is. You're standing strong in your formation. You shouldn't feel like that. No, I just see a dancer dancing around that he knows what's going on, but wants to dance around the subject. This may be you or the other person you're dealing with.
Carrie.
Struck the
They just said Karen. I'm not even paying attention to them, so they're getting mad. Yeah, see, I don't see anything bad with this card. It's when it's the other way. You're trying to make things happen. But this way you're
seemed to
kind of being reluctant. Hey. Ouch, ouch. Okay, so they may be owie, baby. My little kitten here. Maybe they're trying to dance around a topic that you maybe have discussed then. But I definitely feel there's energy coming through where it's like,
hurting.
somebody will distract you. It's almost like a distraction, what they're doing, right? They're distracting you from your situation. Is a distraction is all they are. They're not assisting with anything. Hey, baby. They aren't assisting with anything. They're trying to make,
But they were very.
okay, I gotta stop this. Yeah, I feel that they're trying to dance around a topic because they know what's going on, but they're trying to keep it hidden. Whatever that means, I don't know. But I get the feeling that there's something,
More awkward.
that's very awkward going on right now. That's what the energies are saying. Are you feeling used by this person? Oh, it's a small person.
And then look at.
Oh, okay. So that's probably why this has popped up, to be wary of these situations for yourself.
So.
We'll get a clarifying, too soon. We'll get a clarifying card for the Hangman as an end result. How can the key make this situation work in his favor for Scorp 444, please?
Indeed.
You got the 8 of Wands. You've had enough. You've definitely had enough. You're almost like shooting arrows at this, like you're so fed up with this whole persona this person is carrying with them, that everything pointing to them, like everything is pointing in their direction. So you're probably not far off of being finding that they are probably doing what you're expecting them to, right? And they're trying to, do the Irish jig around it, a bunch of swords or whatever. But the ones are pointing directly to the end result is what you're seeing. It is exactly how you made it happen, right? Notice. Yeah, you noticed a lot of different things. So we'll just see about a final conclusion for you to help you assist you in this situation. Is it going to be a continual problem, though?
Yeah.
So they're gonna come back at you and try to make amends with you, offer you something in return for possibly being the one that they were, but their colors change, right? I feel that the color changing persona that they portray on this new person, or the other person, sorry, is trying to act like a whole new reborn type. Yeah, he's dancing to another tune, right? That's even what the spirit box is saying, that he's dancing to his own tune here, but he's realizing that, you know, he has to offer something because he's going to end up being, you know, washed away in, like, you know, metaphorically speaking. He can actually go jump in a lake as far as you're concerned, but he's willing to offer an amends. But I'd be careful because he's not coming perfectly clean with everything. There's going to be a lot of facial movement. Like, notice that his face and the way that he acts, his persona, because his face will tell you a lot of what's going on if you read body language really well. Yeah, so they're gonna keep coming back. If you do end up doing something, that's karma that you're putting out to the universe that will end up coming back at you. If it is anything that you're manifesting or thinking about, let it go, because it's not going to serve you any good to have karmic coming back at you. That's what's going to happen, is you're going to have a lot of karma if you plan on harming someone or sending them ill intent meaning behind it. It will end up coming back to you in any form that it sees fit to teach you a lesson not to do that in the first place. Trust me, I've had that experience. I've watched people go through that, and it's not a fun experience to be going through. Then you just ask, you give them, then you have to allow them to, you just send them on their way, cut the cord, send them on their way. And if they're causing a lot of trouble, it's going to come back. It's going to be karmic debt that they're going to end up running into smack dab, like hitting a brick wall. There's no ways around it. There definitely is not a way around it. They can sit there and pretend that there is, but if they're going to continue doing it, no. You release that energy from you and you send it right back. You know, if that's the energy they're putting out to the universe, you can say, I'm not willing to accept this. You know, but I wish all the best for that person to be able to get what they need from some other source, right? Yeah, go get an award somewhere else, right? The award for the best bullshitter, I think, has already been taken by the other guy. No, you know what I mean? Like, there's so many people in the running for that award. How are we going to have enough rewards for, you know, people that like to bullshit and find their way through life, right? You know, just don't even, because you lowered yourself down to that level. It's not really worth it. You're just going to stress yourself out more. The easiest thing is just to walk away, cut your losses, and just say, listen, if it happens, you can ask the energies or your guides. If this does not resolve itself, you can actually do a binding spell on them that they won't be able to have any validity with anything that they are so choosing to do to cause harm on each other. They're going to end up with the karmic award for the biggest karmic situation ever possible, right? See, temperance, oh, judgment, there you go. Judgment is here. Judgment is here. Now it's time to make a judgment call, right? Oh, baby, I forgot the baby's outside. So we're just gonna move this over a little bit here so you guys can see a bit better. So you got the judgment, right? So you can pass judgment on the situation and then let it go. Once you've made a judgment call on it, question it enough, now's the time to actually make that in full effect for yourself so that you can have a peace of mind with it, right? You've already classified that. So there you go. That's your judgment. Make sure that you can handle that judgment that you're passing on to someone that is not for ill intent. Because those are the ones that come back at you. It's not good, right? I wouldn't want any karmic relationship or person in my life that's got a lot of karma, because you absorb the energy of the other person, and it's hard, especially when you're an empath, right? You know, so with that, yeah, I would just be careful as what you wish for or what you send to the universe. Payback's not always the best way to do things.
Thank you, Lisa.
I can tell you about stories of people. Addiction, yeah,
Who's Tyson?
Oh, God.
just let the universe handle it. They will end up dealing him, and I'll send energy out to make sure that it's emphasized that he gets what is so rightfully coming to him as far as karmic lessons. I can do that just from sitting at my home, and he can end up, I don't wish ill on anybody, but I will ask that the universe give what he is so deserving of as far as his karma that he has created, right? So it just takes the energy off you, off me,
No.
so that we don't have any karmic ties to it. That's what you do. You say it just like that. Just say, I don't want to be part of this. I don't want to have to deal with this in any other way, so I'll let the universe handle it. There's no purpose on lowering yourself to someone's level just to get a point across, right? It's not all about points and this and that. It's about just humble. Let him go. Just let him deal his own karma. He's dragging you into it, and it'll start affecting you, is what's going to happen, because you pick up the residual energy that he's throwing out at the universe and doesn't even understand he's done it. So just steer clear of him. Yes, this is class. This is spiritual class. Is that okay with you guys? Just be, straightforward, straight up, total stand up in your thing, and hey. Ashley, well, it's true. I don't like doing it, but I have done it, and
Me.
you have to get me quite pissed off to actually get that to actually get me to cast a black magic spell, and I can do it just off an energy based vocal class. And that's all there is, right? All these other people, I have
Language.
questions, language, yeah. Gotta watch my language too. But yeah, it's something that you really need to be aware of, right? You don't want to have that coming back on you at all. I've ended up in like almost having a seizure because I dealt karma out. It affects me really bad. It'll take me right out for months. It'll take me out for the last time I actually coins month. So the coins are going to be good this month. It says coins for the month, right? So we're going to make sure that happens. That we all end up getting, some coins handed to us for doing such a good job. You know what I mean? Like, where's my pay? Where's my cut? But no, I enjoy hanging out, just, shooting the shit too. And if we get people in here that want more readings or whatever, if you've already had one free one, I'm going to start putting a cap on that one as well, because I can't keep doing this for free. I gotta make a living at this, like I do when I'm not on YouTube. So yeah. So there isn't anything that doesn't real authentic intuitive reader that I am, right? So you've seen it. And you guys are witnesses, and I'm grateful that you guys are here to see it. So, so Scorpio, if that helps, teaching you how to, I guess, like manifest in your own right, which you need for protection or whatever you may need it for, you ask the universe for it. And I have yet to see it not provide. I really have yet to actually see it, be a bullshit story. And it doesn't work that way. My partner, he'll ask for something. He's like, just let me know what you want. And say it's like a new pair of runners or something. I want a pair of runners. He found 2 brand new ones, new sets of runners sitting on the side of the road. Like, God. Yeah. So is it God that's doing it for us? Maybe so. That's what it just said. Afterlight box just said God. So there's something universal energy that's at play here. Like, that's just, it sounds ludicrous, but tell you the truth, swear on my life and my cat's life that this is for real. There's so many different things that people don't even understand about doing magic spells, and we get the ones that want to play with Ouija boards. We'll never touch one of those ever. I won't even touch it. I'm not going to open up portals for anybody to come through. I'd rather be shutting them down than creating more. Like that whole Ouija board thing, just no. I got no use for it. Won't touch one.
Flustered.
I will not touch one ever again. It's not something that I want in my life. Because those things can get very scary,
That's a big call.
right? So
Surprised?
we're just, you get really, when you're dealing with spirit, you can have the demonic ones.
Still lost.
What?
I will not mess with a Ouija board. I have in the past, like even in this lifetime, I was around people that were doing it.
Hey,
Their house was fucked up after that. I would never ever, and then I had my partner experience somebody dropping one at his front doorstep, right?
man.
Oh, somebody's getting called a wench. Oh, we got some maleficent people here that need to go. You don't call anybody a wench,
Place from and bad.
They missed it.
right? Go call your mama a witch or wench. See how your mom likes it.
I thought it's 4K.
Right, so but anyways, he had a Ouija board left outside of his house, and his house just went right strange. Weird shit was happening. They opened up the door and there's a Ouija board sitting right outside the door. Don't ask me how it can actually teleport or who left it there, but it's hard to say. I can't explain it. Supernatural is just that. Don't want to go to church. I don't ever want to step foot in another church. Because when I step foot in the church that I belong to, they better be having a little bit more respect than they have. Right? But they're fucking so ignorant. Excuse my French. But I am part French too, by the way. Don't speak it though. But for them to be separating man from their money by donations, and making mandatory threats that I better be part of the church or I won't get certain assistance with things that they offer through the church. I'm like, I don't need you then. Making it such a big situation because I didn't show up last Sunday for whatever reason. Doesn't matter to them. But then when I went to go and talk to the, what do you call him, the bishop of the church after that evening, and I had made a request of the church, he says, well, you didn't show up you didn't show up to be at church on Sunday, so why should I help you? And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? I'm a member of this church. I have my dues. What is the fucking problem? Oh, you didn't attend Sunday school, so you can't get the services that you're requesting. Only people that make an adamant contribution to the church will end up with it, right?
2-year resolution.
What? Yeah, you know what I mean? Like,
Nothing at all.
wanted to tell me that I couldn't be accessible to a service that they require. That I have to be mandatorily sitting in that church to get assistance from them. I don't want to go to that church. I still have rights to being a member of the church, but that's not good enough. That's not good enough. You have to literally sit down in church and it's not something that I believe in. It's really not anymore. I don't believe in the second coming of Jesus. I'm sorry, I don't. I've gone through enough in my last probably 4 years to last me a lifetime to understand that their teachings at their church are very cult-like, and with using that word you can probably figure out who and what church I belong to. I'm actually disgusted by knowing that they are being that judgmental, and they're the type of person that has, I don't know, over 200 churches throughout the world, and they have over 1 billion people that are members of that church, and it's not Catholic. But it blows my mind that you can make stipulations that if somebody doesn't follow exactly as it's supposed to be and decides to take a different route, even do a fraction of what I want to do as far as church, and how can a person morally sit in a church and listen to people bullshit after bullshit and actually take the word of it?
You know, like sleeping people are, or like I call them brain dead to not even figure that
The
out.
enchanted
You know, still in this high messed up world that there's going to be a second coming of Jesus Christ. Are you freaking kidding me? He's already been here once. He ain't going to come back from a spirit into a body. There's no possible way. How the hell would that happen? Can't do it. You know, just to know that, you know, the Bible, exactly. I ended up going and talking to this bishop, and then I came home and read the last paragraph of Revelations, just opened up in my book. I flipped to the page, and that's what was there. And I went up there. I went up there on a bus to make it there for noon to tell him all this shit. No,
Quite sweet.
promised that that I would never go hungry if I'm with the church. I'm like, yeah, we'll see about that. They have storehouses loaded with food. You know, mustard. That's my son. But to sit there and preach
Quite
falsehood,
proud.
stoop
to miss because they're stupid enough to believe it, and I'm sorry, I'm not stupid enough to believe it anymore. I can pull messages from the Bible if I so choose, but I'm not going to read it front to back. I'm not going to go and sit in Sunday school and have somebody teach me about how to love thy neighbor like you just do. You know, I'm not a 5-year-old kid learning for the first time how to walk or run. Maybe after a surgery, that would be like something,
With me.
right? I have no use for it. It really rubs me the wrong way, especially when, you know, you have members of the church that ended up being homeless and you did nothing about it. Just sat back and let it happen. And you call yourself a church of God? I don't see any God in that church whatsoever. Whatsoever, there is none. You know, you're keeping people basically in fear of what? If the world comes to an end, it's either going to be one that you're definitely not going to live through anyway. So why should it matter whether there is God or not? We're all, you know, we all have morals, we have ideas, we have everything that validates us as human beings, right? But when you start involving yourself with the religious side, especially from the church that I came from, or that I still am a member of, I don't attend, I am still a member, waiting for them to excommunicate me from there, more or less. I haven't freaked out their little boys that come by to do the house blessing. I said, you can go ahead and bless my house all you want. Couldn't even think of what to say. They were sitting there stunned. Just stunned, right? Like, what the hell?
Imagine.
You know, it was a whole different level. Exactly. It was a different level for them to even understand what I was requesting. You know, to even have my house blessing done. How the hell do you send 2 young kids that are only like 20 something that haven't even lived outside the mother's shoe yet for whatever reason or learned anything? They've been sheltered. You come at them with spiritual warfare, they get all freaked out. You know, there's nothing to fear. If we're going to die, we're going to die. And learn to live your life right now as you have it. You know, or get busy dying. You know, one of the two. I'm sorry, I'm not going to give up. But I will make sure that my point gets across to the guy for sure. You know, because he wants to, the Hierophant. Yeah. Why is it saying Hierophant? We just had that card pop out.
They have some in glorified.
You know, it's like, I love every single person. When I'm looking through the eyes of God, which are my own eyes, and I never see myself physically unless I'm standing in front of a mirror, then what really matters is everybody that's past here, that's out there, right? Yeah, there's too much violence going on. You don't need to be violent to get things done. You know, not even an inch. You know, I am grateful for the life I live every day, right? I am. There's a church here. Oh my gosh.
That's a mile.
Did you know that the biggest place for losing clientele is from a church? It has been proven that I wouldn't know. I don't even know there's a church. They're open for worship. That could be probably a Seventh-day Adventist church, maybe. I don't know. I don't know why there's, you know, they're trying to swarm people and get them to be part of something that, you know, spiritually I've already experienced an out-of-body experience. It's not God that I went to see. I was in a black abyss.
Laughing.
It wasn't a joke.
You know, I've had things come and choke me in my sleep. And you think a bishop's going to come and bless my house? You didn't even have the balls to even show up. The elderly,
Butcher's cart.
you know, didn't even, he says, me 2 young kids. These little missionary, little automatic, see? Send me some just wet behind the ears little missionary boys that have only been on their mission for, what, a few months? Bring them in here and tell them about paranormal stuff and everything. They just, they wanted to hightail it out of here. He couldn't even say a speech. He was so freaked out and so
That it was.
aggravated that he didn't know what even to think. He was freaked out. And I told him, I said, you have nothing to fear when you're in my house. There's nothing to fear, right? Yeah, go live on Mars. No, but you know, it blows my mind that, you know, you can think that you're going to have control over me as being less than you, and you're a bishop of the church. No, it doesn't work that way. I'm not any lesser than any of you are. We're all equal. It's up to, you know, the evidence of what? What evidence are they going to need when they've got people that are called investigators into the church? First of all, you know, I've been listening to them for years. Now I'm at the point where I don't want nothing to do with them. But they're offering the service, and I get to use, you know, the historical library to look up, you know, genealogy and things. I think it's a fair trade. I do the work for the genealogy room, and then, you know, my services are being paid in full. You know what I mean? Like, but it doesn't work that way. Not with this bishop. No, he expects you to be there every Sunday because he's the bishop. He's on an ego trip. I ain't gonna listen to no man tell me I have to do anything. I don't even listen to my partner to tell me to have to do anything. I do it because I want to. And if it was me having to go there and stand in front of all those people, I would be fucking telling them exactly what the fucking garbage that they're believing in. And then get excommunicated. I'd probably get escorted out with security guards, right? Right? I'd probably get security guards because I'd just be going on a rant about religion. Man-made. No faith. You know, have faith in yourself because you do better yourself than you would ever let a church do it. I wanted to tell the spirits that I miss my friend. You could do that. Light a candle. Okay, the rest recommendation I have when you're dealing with situations like that, you always want to light, you know, like a red candle is for love, white is for peace and harmony, yellow, I can't remember it is, but you can actually, tortillas, yeah. But yeah, no, light a candle, make it like, you know, a nice calm area, maybe meditate first so you can get in touch with them. Go and sit where it's nice and peaceful and have a conversation. You light a candle in memory of them, right? And sit back and just, you don't even have to physically say it, but when it feels right, if you want to say it, that's totally your call. But just try even lighting a candle, get into a quiet mode, just, you know, yeah, in the country, just have freedom. Right? Sit outside if you want. Just have a word with that person. You know, it gets vibrationally out. You know, it releases from, you know, the hurt and pain that's inside you from losing that person. You're able to heal better from it. Don't have to forget. Just, you know, make it a little bit easier to cope, right? So, you know, there is a higher source, obviously, because I'm listening to them talking, and you know, we could be having a conversation and they'll say a word into it. It's like, how do you explain it? I can't. Right? But try lighting a candle. Just sit down quietly and just clear your mind of whatever stresses the day and just have a conversation, you know. I do that. I talk to my energies even telepathically. You know, I don't have to, but I do because they're grateful. And I'm grateful that they're in my life. You know, they brought me nothing but blessings from being part of my life. You know, not some bishop from church ain't bringing me no blessings because he couldn't even show up at my door. I have to rely on myself, my faith, and who I am.
Exactly, is it?
Yeah. So there you go. Exactly. You heard that. Exactly. Right? I'll take a shovel and take it up there and I'll dump some manure on there and say, you guys are full of shit. Here you go. Dump the whole truck of manure on their front steps. You know, because it's bullshit. It's absolute bullshit that they want to be in control of somebody's freedom because I'm a member of a church.
Time to ask it.
It's not worth it. It's not worth it to me. Right? It's not worth it. You know, evil. They're telling me that what I do is evil, or this is evil. You know, this is. Yeah, it's better. The evil isn't as bad here. You know, I'm enjoying my house. I finally have an understanding with my energies that are residual. You know, they don't harm. They're sitting right here talking, and I haven't even smudged yet since turning on that box. I don't question it. My channels are wide open, and I allow them to be part of the world and understand where they are. It's not the same,
Struck the scene.
right? So if I can offer peace and guidance to a spirit, some bishop wants to tell me that I should be attending church so I can listen to their rhetoric. No, it's not for me. It's not what I asked to become a shaman. Shamans don't go to church. I'm at church every goddamn day if you want to look at it. I do everything for everybody else. I never stop for a minute for myself usually. I'm always on the go, right? I don't question it, I just do it, right? There's days that I don't want to work. You know, there's days when, you know, I don't want to. But I still get it done. I still come and do my videos every day. You know, trying to get other avenues built for the sake of the, you know, the channel. My throat hurts. Hang on. You know, I'm doing all this to help others. You know, I gotta start charging because if I keep doing it for free, I'll be out of a house and home. Right? Hippity hop. Let's get bouncing, right? Yeah, so
Yes.
Asking them.
you know, like asking them for help, you know, but I have to basically sell my soul to the church so they can have their grips in me.
Your style.
The minute you start straying away from the flock, you might as well just get the fuck out of the whole flock. Like, fuck you. I'm not going to be a sheep that's going to sit there and follow suit on something that I don't believe in anymore. I believe in God. I don't believe in this Jesus Christ coming for the second time. How the fuck are you going to make a spirit come back to life? Like, hello? The skies are going to open up. Yeah, the skies open up when it rains. Big deal. Don't see them coming out of the clouds yet. You know, how stupid is that? You know? We could be in the middle realm of how many hells are there? Does anybody even know?
I found my.
Does anybody even have the information to figure this out? Not one. But I can tell you right now that I can pull out fucking a whole message from just opening my Bible if I want to. I've stopped doing that because I found out how pornographic that bloody thing is.
For a natural.
You know, it's it's a pornographic book, soft porn in writing. Go read the Song of Solomon. It's all about gay men
Instruction.
and copulation and creation in one sitting.
Barbarian.
Barbarian, yeah, barbarian. It's not even close to being barbaric. It's warped. I would never want to teach my children that. Teach them the art of creation, but I'm not going to use a Holy Bible to show me how to teach my kids how to procreate. What the fuck would that be for? What would be the purpose in that? They get sex ed at school. Any questions they have, they can ask me, and I'll tell them. You know, I don't need one Holy Bible. It's a holy fucking shit Bible. Many, yeah. There's many of those things out there, and you know, I'm gonna just leave it, you know, bookmarked to Solomon's story, and then anybody who wants to read the Bible, I'll say, make sure you read those passages first before you touch anything else. You know, that would be fucking hilarious. I should read it to you guys. You guys would be blown. But it's called the Song of Solomon. If you ever get a King James version of a Bible, go look it up and read it. You are going to have a laughing fit. But read the Bible when you have a dirty mind. It makes more sense, by the way. Just a heads up on that. You got to have a warped mindset, dirty, polluted, thinking evil all the time to get through that book.
because I wouldn't be able to. I'd be laughing too hard trying to make it work. I seriously would find myself laughing my ass off, rolling on the floor because I found something funny. Yeah, for real. You want me to read you some of it? Okay, here we go. I'll go grab my Bible and you guys can hear this for yourself. I'm going to do this and show you guys. You blow your mind.
And depth.
Yes.
Your eyes.
Eyes.
Alright, so we went and got the Bible. Let's find the Song of Solomon. Okay.
Good job.
This is gonna blow your guys' lid right off the top. Right off. So this is okay, so we're gonna pause this guy here for right now. And we're gonna hear what these guys have to say as we're reading this, okay? This is gonna blow your mind. This is gonna be bizarre. Okay, so you guys can hear me really good, right?
Private chat.
Okay, so this is called the Book of Solomon, and it's the poetic sings of love and devotion. So it says, the Song of Songs, which is Solomon's, let him kiss me with the kisses of his mouth, for thy love is better than wine. Because of the Savior of thy God, ointment thy name as an ointment poured forth, therefore do virgins love thee. Draw me, we will run after these, the king hath brought me into the chamber. You know what the chamber is? It's a vagina, by the way, so you get the updated version of this. We will be glad and rejoice in thee. So they'll rejoice because they're in you. In there. Where? In the chamber. Yeah. We will remember thy love more than twice the upright love thee.
Natural.
Naturals. Okay. So I am black, but calmly, O ye daughters of Jerusalem, at the tents of Kedar and the curtains of Solomon. Look not upon me because I'm black, because the sun hath looked upon my mother's children, were angry with me, so they made me the keeper of the vineyards. Okay, so now we're going to just jump on to chapter 2 here. It says, I am the rose of Sharon and the lily of the valleys. As thy lie among the thorns, who is my love amongst the daughters? Daughters? Who's making love to what daughters?
More than calm.
Yeah. As the apple tree among the trees in the wood, say is my beloved among the sons. So going for younger, vulnerable entities or people. I sat down under his shadow with great delight, and his fruit was sweet to my taste. His fruit was sweet with taste? No, not even a chance of giving a blowjob. Forget it.
In the sign.
Oh yeah, he brought me to the banqueting house, and his banner over me was love. Welcomed her home after they got married. Stay with me, flagons. Comfort me with the apples, for I am sick of love. His left hand under my head, which is the penis. And his right hand doth embrace me. So you're cupping the balls. That's a good one. Don't you like that one? I charge you. That means get an erection. You, O ye daughters of Jerusalem, which is whatever, female that he's with or not with, by the rows and by the vines of the field, they have yet not stirred up to awaken my love till he is pleased. So you have to keep doing this until pleasure is invoked in a man. The voice of my beloved, behold, he cometh leaping upon the mountain, skipping upon the hills. He's all excited because he got laid. So my beloved spake and said unto me, rise up, my love, my fair one, and come away. So come away, my baby, like C-U-M, away. Like keep coming. Fuck this shit. You serious? Can you believe this? This is written in a Bible that they teach their children with. Oh my gosh. Oh my dove, the art in the clefts of the rock, in the sacred places of the stairs. Let me see you by content. Let me hear the voice, for sweet is thy voice, and the constance is comely. Oh my god, like, are you kidding me? Teaching people how to procreate. Instead of being more straightforward, they mix it into words. Right? So that's in the Book of Solomon. I think it's fucking hilarious. So yeah, so they don't have, female doesn't get satisfied until her husband is satisfied, and then she gets to come away like numerous amounts. Like, what the hell? What is this about? And we call it the Holy Bible. It's holy. Holy and old and new. So you're out with the old, in with the new, you'll be all right. That blows my mind that they have this written. And then there's another part in there that was pretty funny.
He went.
And it was talking, like, the guy must have smoked a spliff, smoked a joint, went and translated more of the Bible for whoever, because it was fucking comical. Can't remember where it was, but I could open it up and pull out any part of that book, and it'll give you a message. You'll be blown away. That's another thing that's really bizarre.
In an hour.
Before. James Cannon.
Right? I do what I do, and I love what I do, so I keep doing it. It makes sense, right? Why not? So, and I'm supposed to believe in God or Jesus Christ in the second coming when they're writing books like this? Who needs them? Right? Who needs it? We don't need it.
Condemned.
Yeah, I'll stay condemned. Okay? I'll stay condemned. I would rather stay condemned and have a good life and be having fun and doing what I want to do when I want to do it, and not be dictated that you have to walk straight and your left foot goes first or your right foot is behind. Drag your right foot and walk with your left. You know, being dictated to how I should be living my life. And I've got a book like this beside me teaching me sex. You know, some funny ass shit in there. You know, make sure you grab under the head and cup the balls when you're, you know, having sex with your man. Just remember that. Those are words of the day.
Put to death.
Cup the head, or no, sorry. Grab onto the, just below the head, cup the balls, and go. That's all you gotta do, women. That's all you have to do for procreation, or lack of procreation. That's the enjoyment part. And we all can't have sex until our man is satisfied first. He gets the satisfaction first. Nah, that's too easy. Oh, this is an interesting concept.
You know what they construction.
This isn't anything what I wrote for the title of the video, but maybe we should name it, you know, copulation, under the head, cup the balls. I think we should name this video something that's going to get everybody wondering what the fuck are these people talking about. Yeah, we'll call it Song of Solomon, cup the balls and grab them by the shaft. Whether or not they would, you know, kind of have a bit of a moment that, you know, cup the balls. That's what I'll put. Cupping balls. Cup in balls. You know, ball in cup. Whichever way you want to look at it. But you're cupping. You're cupping something. Don't know. What is your choice? Your choice of the cupping balls. just cradle the balls. I thought it was cupping like this, you know, like just give a little cup, you know, so it doesn't get, you know, out of the way. Oh, by the way, I forgot to tell you guys, I'm going to be getting these sex ones, these sex tarot cards. I haven't ordered them yet, but I'm going to fucking get them. And I want to see what kind of cup the balls in the sexual part of these fucking tarot cards has. It'll be a definite 18 plus moment for that one. But yeah, there's actual ones out there that, you know, sex. I'm glad it's been fun. You know, like I can't get over that. I think it's fucking hilarious. I tell everybody that comes, everything's funny. Everything in that book, that's a whole lot of something. That's a whole lot of something that is too, my virgin eyes can't handle that stuff. No,
Can't do it.
To pray for.
I've seen the sex magic tarot, I think. Have you really? I saw one on where was I? Amazon or somewhere? I can't remember. It was on one of those sites, Amazon, eBay, but they had a set of them. I think that would be funny to do some 18 plus tarot card readings. Yeah, we'll put everybody in for a loop. Everybody else will be talking about the horoscope signs, and we'll be talking about the Kama Sutra, right? Like how that would be like blow people's mind. Oh, I'm definitely gonna get myself a pack. There's nobody out there offering those kind of readings yet, so I think I might be getting a set of those and have them delivered for Christmas. But yeah, I think it's pretty comical. So you can expect like laughter and fun here. Like I don't sit here and just like always, so humdrum sometimes. It all depends. Oh, it all depends on, what happens through my day. I usually have a good day. I can't complain. There isn't anything that I can't say I don't like about my life. I love my life altogether, and I'm happy with it. Right? Does anybody know a Debbie? We have Debbie here. Debbie Crater. I don't know no Debbies. Anybody know a Debbie that's on the other side? Quick, it said.
A weakness.
More quickly.
More quickly. So they're telling me more quickly. Is there a Debbie? What does Debbie have to say?
Kind of correct.
35 spaces.
Think space is what?
It was over the deck.
A Leo? Quick, over.
Came after
Whom he had.
Oh, maybe there's somebody coming through. See, this is what I mean. Sometimes I'll actually get people that just transitioned in.
red pepper.
Red pepper. What is it? See? Developed. Developed what?
But who?
Meg and
See, it's actually getting quite active, and we're only at like 10:30 here. Oh, there was an indirect voice that wasn't talking. Yeah, you can pretty much be carry on a conversation and I'll jump right in. It's bizarre. Let's see what the other one has to say. See, I got a few of them. A pair. A pair of what? Mine's 22222. That's what mine says.
Why?
morning has liberty.
Two. I'm going 2.
And if children.
Yeah. Creepy. Okay, so we have a male. 4.2 meters away. Say a lot on here. It's weird.
That was on
Well, we know.
you. Nothing at
Oh, dude.
The kind of setup will exercise, foster
very
exercise.
mysterious.
So yeah, so I thought, well, I won't be doing it much of a video long. I'm gonna get things done. Gotta go have some of my wonderful homemade bread. So we'll do one more. After this, we're gonna call it quits. We're gonna try a little bit later too. I want to see what happens later. I fell asleep yesterday, so I didn't even get a chance to freaking do this. Like, yeah, we're all equal. Chance to do this last night, so we're gonna do it tonight and see what we get. We're just gonna leave all the lights out, just burn some candles and see what we come up with, because I want to see this shit go down again, as it's been going down.
Oh.
Hurry up! See? All right. So that's gonna be tonight's video. I'm gonna set up a link for that. Be sure to let your friends know and everything. Like, share, comment on the video. Donations can be accepted through PayPal. The email is. Did I even put it in here? I don't even think I did. We'll put it in.
Asian. Your eyes. Things that
The red house.
So I put it in the comment. So it's in the comment section. If you want to do a donation, any amount's okay. Yeah, and hopefully we'll have some more coming in later. That might be new. Who knows? It gets pretty crazy around here. So we'll give it a shot later,
whether it's
right?
But who?
This one went.
Oh, what's going on here? What? Hurry up! What? Why is my screen
You-
closed?
I'm trying to only.
Why is it not going up? What does 222 mean? Oh, here.
for me.
What's that?
Let's find out.
The blue? That neither. Unlikely.
Picking you.
Hi. Look.
Okay.
To speak for.
No.
I gotta find it now.
Very good.
I'm gonna go to. Let's see if I can find it here for you quick.
Top boots.
Okay. Okay, so in fact, the triple number pattern is a message to change, just blah blah blah.
This time, okay.
Okay, did you see 222? Rest assured that you're guided here to find out about 222. Anywhere may look like a coincidence to you, but it did not happen by chance at all. In fact, the triple number pattern is a message sent from your angels and spirit guides, especially if you remember 222 in a dream. Angels and spirit guides talk to you through repetitive numbers patterns because it's easier for you to notice these divine signs when you're with your physical eyes. So while you might think seeing Angel 222 is a mere coincidence, it's actually a moment of synchronicity and ask for your attention. So 222 carries a spiritual meaning relating to beginning and of expansion that redirects growth in a certain area of your life. It is important to know that when you see 222 repetitively, there are multiple meanings, and especially for you to carefully decode the angel message and sense what 222 means to you. New beginnings, miracles coming your way, and is this what you want to create?
On the weather.
So that's the universe asking back, are you sure you want this created this way, right? So yeah. Right, death of the old, bringing in the new. That's 100% what it is. So there you go. There's your angel numbers. I will go and get what I need done, and I will see you guys back here, say for maybe 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning, and get the vibrations going. All right? So we will talk at you all later. Later, dudes. We'll talk soon.
And both.